Hey, what's going on? Rakeem Madison here, and on today's live video, guys, I want to talk about something that is going to be very crucial to, the things that happen in your life, whether you want them to happen or you don't want them to happen. All right. So for all the people that are hopping on this live right now, as usual, I'm going to have the topic up on the screen. And also along with that, I want you guys to drop a comment down below. If you can hear and see me clearly, just put like a 1 in the comments. Now, besides that, let me know where it is that everybody is tuning in from. All right. So real quickly, let me put that on the screen. If you're just hopping on, let me know below where it is you're watching from. I would love to know where everybody's coming in from, whether you're coming from, the Caribbean or wherever it is, right? Just let me know in the comments so I can put you up here on the screen, let everybody see you, give you that shout out that you're looking for. All right. So as people are doing that, as I see the comments start to come in, I will do that. And also, if you are watching this with me live, go ahead and do a hashtag live. And if you're watching this on a replay, go ahead and do a hashtag replay. All right. So with that being said, guys, I want to jump into today's topic on what we're going to be talking about. I appreciate everybody who has liked this so far. I really do. All right. So let's get into it. Let me actually go over here to my banners. Okay, so today's topic, the real reason why you should watch the words you speak out your mouth. Right now, I'm going to give you something, and this actually comes directly from the Bible itself. Okay, this is a verse from the Bible, and it's so powerful. Right, so I want to share with you that. And like I said, as I see comments coming in, and it looks like I do. Kathy says, love this feature. Awesome. Appreciate that, Kathy. Much love to you. Mike Cooper says, Potomac. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Potomac or Potomac, Maryland. Shout out to Maryland, man. Hopefully I got the name right. Appreciate you for, dropping a comment down below. All right, so yeah, let's get into it, guys. Today's topic, like I said, is the real reason you should watch the words you speak out your mouth. All right, so now, if you haven't done this already, make sure you go ahead and let me know where it is you're watching from. And now we're going to get into today's topic. All right, so Proverbs 18:21 says, death and life are in the power of the tongue. Okay, let me say that again. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. So what does that necessarily mean? That means that with your tongue, you can create life and you can also create death. Okay, meaning you can get the things that you want in your life, and you can also get the things that you don't want in your life based on what you actually say. Okay, that comes out of your mouth. So if we understand this, everything starts here. Everything starts in your mind. Now, based off what the thought that comes in your mind, the next thing is feeling. Okay, because the mind is the thoughts, right, and the body is the feelings, right? And when you have let's say, for instance, if you have a negative thought, then you're going to have a not so positive feeling here in the body. And then guess what? You're going to take action towards however you feel and however you're thinking. So if with understanding that, you can create a good life for yourself, or you can create a life that you just don't want. And that's all based on how you're speaking, right? What you're saying to yourself. Right? What are you speaking into existence? And, the thing about this, and I'm going to share with you some people who have spoke into existence. They've spoke certain situations into their life, and it caused some good things and it caused some bad things. So I want to talk about those people. But once again, death and life are in the power of the tongue. Okay, so keep that in mind as we're going throughout the rest of this live here today. And so the first person that I want to talk about here today, and most people that are probably on this live right now, you probably know the person that I'm going to be talking about. This person is a legend, okay, icon, whatever you want to call it. And the person that I'm talking about today is Tupac Shakur. Okay, Tupac Shakur, right? Most people know who he is. It's not much people who may not necessarily know who he is. Now, here's the thing. He had some great music, right? Great music. There's probably some people that are going to be watching this either live with me or on the replay that were, like younger adults at the time listening to his stuff, and it was like, man, he got some great music. But what started to happen? Like he would talk about dying, like getting killed, right? And I love Tupac, and for anybody who loves Tupac, this is not to be a negative on anybody that I'm going to speak about, but he spoke that into existence. He spoke like him dying, like somebody killing him, right? Death around the corner, right? And also the song I Ain't Mad at You, right? I ain't mad at you. In the video, he has it where he's getting shot in the video. He's dying in the video, right? So definitely check that video out and you'll see exactly what it is that I'm talking about. He was speaking that through his music a lot. And as I said before, it creates life and death. So if you're constantly saying those things, you're going to put yourself in a situation where that actually comes into your reality, right? This is why paying attention to what you say out your mouth is crucial. Okay, it is crucial. All right, so that's the first person, Tupac Shakur. All right, he spoke. I have to say it. He kind of spoke his, death into existence for him. Right, so that's one example that I want to bring on here to you guys. The next person that we're going to talk about is another person. Also in the music industry, who passed away after speaking it into existence. Okay, so XXXTentacion, right? So he was another person who spoke this into his life. Like I'm not saying now. This is the thing I'm not saying. I'm not saying that he said he wanted to die. But when we speak something out of our mouth, when we speak it out, right, those things tend to happen. They tend to become true. So with XXXTentacion, there was, I think he shot not a YouTube video, he did like an Instagram video. But what he said, right, he said that if I were to die in a tragic death, right, this is what came out of his mouth. If I were to die in like a tragic death, and it was a little bit more explicit than that, but I won't say everything. I won't say all the words that he said. But if I were to die or or I was a sacrifice, I would want to inspire 5 million young kids around the world, right? Which is a positive thing. But he spoke, if I were to die. And do you know, guys, not even 24 hours. I think it was like between 24 and 48 hours. And it probably was less than that, guys. He lost his life to some people murdering him. It's crazy. My hands are starting to shake right now. He said it, right? He said it. And in no time, guys, he lost his life. It's crazy. It's a phenomenon how these things happen, but you really have to understand, like, it is the life and the death of you. It will be the life and the death. Okay, so let's go to another person, right? And this is going to be the last on the negative side of it. I don't really like to put too much of that on here, but the negative side of it. And then I'm going to go to a positive side of it. All right. So the last person, and some of you may know who this is. So Amy Winehouse. Okay. You may or may not know who she is. Also, she's a singer. And she got pretty big, right? She got pretty big. But long story short, like she was she did pretty well, but after a while, like her life was kind of doing one of these, right? It was starting to go down, right? And she was dealing with things that were going on in the music industry. And you know, the thing about it, the music industry, it's a beast, right? It's a lot of things that goes on in there. You know, it's a lot of different things, right? And I know it can take you there if you just don't have the right mindset. But with her, you know, long story short, she predicted she would have like premonitions, and would be talking to her friends about saying that, hey, unfortunately, I may actually be a part of the 27 Club. Okay, so what is the 27 Club? Basically, singers and pretty much all these popular people who are out there that died at the age of 27. Right? They died. I don't know why. You know, that would be even made a thing. But the fact is, she spoke of it. She had many premonitions, and she had spoken to her friends, you know, also about these different things. And she actually spoke that into existence. Do you know that she actually died on when she was the age of 27? She spoke that into existence years ago. Okay, years ago. But it actually happened because, once again, it can be the life or the death of you. Okay, so watch the words that you speak. Now that I've got all of the I guess you can say the negative side out of it, let's talk about a little bit of positivity now. So who was a person that actually spoke positivity into their life, and now they're highly successful right now, and they're inspiring billions of people around the world? Who was that person? Right? So you have Miss Oprah Winfrey, the billionaire with a B. Okay, the billionaire. Now, many years ago, before anybody knew who she was, she spoke into existence that she would inspire a lot of people around the world. She spoke that into existence years ago. I will inspire a lot of people around the world. And not only did she speak it into existence, but when she was a co-host on a show, there was a psychic who also spoke into existence that she would inspire a lot of people around the world. And now she is able to do that. She is doing that inside of her life. And, you know, just look at her now. She's very highly successful. And look at anybody who has achieved the success, the amount of success that they want. They had to speak it into existence. And then it's going to start to come to you. Like, same thing goes with like Lil Wayne, right? Before, what is that? Like the best rapper alive thing, right? Most of the people before other people started to say, he had to believe that in his mind first, that he was the best rapper. I'm not getting on here saying that Lil Wayne is the best rapper in my opinion, but he believed it first. And then along with his belief, other people started to believe it. You see what I'm saying? So speaking it, speak positively in your life, because if you speak negatively, what's going to transpire in your life is negative events that continue to happen over and over. So if you're speaking to yourself and you're saying, I will never be able to become a multimillionaire, I will never be able to do whatever it is in your life, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be about business. I know I talk about business from time to time and how to help certain people get out of, certain situations, but anything you speak negatively into your life is going to continue to bring you negative events. So if you speak positive, it's like when you have okay, there we go. Yeah, so you have the thought, a positive thought, but then you have a positive feeling because you had a thought. And what comes with those two things? You take positive action. You're going to take positive action. This is key, guys. Once again, I want to put that back up on the screen. on the Bible verse that I showed you guys earlier. Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Okay, so it will bring you the things you want, and it will also bring you the things that you don't want in your life. Okay, so yeah, we talked about Oprah Winfrey. So yeah, guys, that's what I want to share with you guys. I'm going to check the comments here in a moment and put some of you guys here on the screen so everybody can see you, and so on and so on. All right, so just a moment. What's going on, Rico? Good to see you, my man. Thanks for stopping by, brother. AJ Brown says, yo, Rakeem, what's good, brother? What's good, AJ, man? Good to see you, man. Much love your way, man. Rico says, yes, sir. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Speak what you want in your life. Don't speak what you don't want, because you'll get more of what you don't want if you believe, first off, if you speak that out. Okay. So be aware of your thoughts, your emotions, okay? Your thoughts and your emotions. Be very aware of those things, because if they're negative, negative events are going to happen in your life. But if you have positive thoughts, then of course, more positive things are going to start to happen in your life. All right. So definitely believe that. I appreciate everybody that was on here, on the live here today, whether you're on live with me now or you're catching the replay. I just want to say, much love to each and everybody out there, going after what it is that they want in their lives. But understand, once again, that what you speak, it will come into your reality. Okay. It will come into your reality. All right. So with that being said, if you got something from this, go ahead and give me a like or a heart. Give me just a moment here. Let me put it up on the screen. Like or heart this if you got value, and share this with someone who may benefit from this. Okay. Because there's some people who are speaking so much, negative things into their life, and they're wondering, like, why are these things continuing to happen to me? Like that saying alone is negative. Like, why does this keep happening to me? Why does this always have to happen to me every single time? Like, I move 3 steps, then I get knocked back 6 steps. Like, guys, I'm telling you, I appreciate everybody who has reacted to this, everybody who has shared this as well, because like I said, this may benefit someone from, either a change in their life or just completely taking that course and going with it, right? So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you all. I appreciate all the hearts, the reactions that you guys have gave me today. Also, I appreciate everybody that shared this. Drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful in any way or valuable. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next live video. Peace.